place. We'll see as they come through the bum hole into Coram into our sight in a moment. Let's have a look. We'll get the binoculars out so we can read numbers for you as they come into there. Brian Arculus is in the Lotus Elite, in the lead, as we expected, and a comfortable lead it is too. No, it's the TR4 that we've got in second place. That's all happened out of my sight, so that's going to be Michael Hunter, I'm guessing, number 23 in the TR4, is up into second place. It's across the line, so there's Brian Arculus, takes the lead, first lap. Indeed it is, 23. So the order at the end of our first lap as the first 10 just come through. We'll do the last 11 and 12 in a minute. We had 21 cars on the grid, but we've only got 12 out on the race at the moment. So Brian Arculus it is that is leading in the pole sitting Lotus Elite. Second is number 23, which is the blue TR4 of Michael Hunter. In third position on the track is number 67, Gordon Russell. Fourth place as our leader comes across the line to complete his first proper flying lap, as it were. We'll get a representative lap time now. 1:43 from a standing start, 4 seconds quicker at 1:39. Now, interesting there between Michael Hunter and Brian Arculus. 3.8 seconds, but only half a second in lap time between the two of them. So our Giant Jupiter crosses the line, a car that's variously been driven by Harry Nager or John Leopold, according to the programme. Not quite sure who's in that, it has been changed. Race leaders past our commentary position once again. Brian Arculus it is that stood on the lead. 6.4 seconds, is still maintaining it to those. Stood on 1:36.094, fastest lap of the race, and that compares to 1.7 seconds quicker than the second place man Michael Hunter. Sitting down in third place is the MGB Roadster of Gordon Russell. Nice to see some familiar names out there again. Car number 33, which is currently in 6th position. Sunbeam Alpine, driven by Keith Hampson and Tristan Bradfield. Tristan Bradfield used to race with the AMSC for many, many years in his Sunbeam Tiger, the V8 engine version of this little car. And very successful and won the Intermark trophy a good few times in that car. So nice to see him out racing. John Anden is also supposed to be out on this field somewhere, but I can't find that pre-66 sports cars. Also, that's a non-starter. Didn't see John Anden out there at all. So this is a mandatory pit stop race, and Brian Arthur, our race leader, has just done that. Never got hold. I've just been reliably informed that John Anden is indeed a non-starter, as in a no-show, not even here. Well, of course I'm not starting. You can't start if you're not here, are you? But so our pit window is open. We'll keep an eye on that. So obviously everybody's got to do a mandatory pit stop. It'll be probably stationary for 60 seconds. Is the norm. Doesn't necessarily need to change driver, it's just a mandatory stop. An optional driver change, and in fact the only one that I think are doing a driver change is indeed Tristan Bradfield. So 31 and 67 into the pit for their stop, so that's fifth place man is number 31. This is Paul Griffin, and 67 is Russell, of course. It was a little bit higher up there. As you said, that's Gordon Russell that was running third. Now of course the time and screens are going to change a bit now. Brian Arkless, it is, has dropped down to 8th place overall, but of course he's made his pit stop now. So Russell, Griffin and Arkless have made pit stops. So it's not going to affect our race lead, I don't think, but it may have an option for an effect on P3. Griffin back out. Russell needs to be in a moment. Seems to be chatting still, but yeah, he would keep coming slightly behind. Right, Russell and the MG now rejoining. So it's Michael Hunter that's leading on the track physically, but of course he hasn't pitted yet. Brian Arthurs is back up to 6th place. Of course he has pitted. So technically it is car 124, Jim Campbell in the Healy 104 that's leading, because he's the leading car in the FISCAR element of the race, because Michael Hunter in his TR4 is actually in the pre